All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yeah, and it is 83 degrees out in Chicagoland. Yes, it is. And already I've stumbled. We're out at the medieval world. Why? We're going to show off some things. So this is the marketplace and little village and such, and answer some questions and build something. So let's get started. How's everybody doing in this crazy time? Yeah. Same here. So, yeah, we're out here and I love this area. It's just very cool. So, let's get started with some questions because we have a lot to cover. And question number one was Ombre Laser. It says, nice, by the way, how do you take pictures without the HUD showing? So you can see I have the HUD showing right now. And the HUD is the bar at the bottom with the stuff in it. And then you can see my hand move. So on if you go back into your start screen, you can see change keys. These will tell you exactly what your keys are. So for a screenshot, it's F12. F1 is toggle HUD. F2 is toggle chat. And F3 is toggle fog. And you can set these to anything you want. That's why they're there. So if I hit F1, you see the HUD go away. If I hit F2, it hides the chat messages. And then F3 adds real cool fog effects. I like using the fog effects during play because as you can see, it gives like a realistic view of what's going on. Very cool. Yeah. And then F12 takes a picture. There we go. Now, if I turn F2 back on, you can see up at the top, it says it took a picture. And it saved it to my local drive. So that's how that happens. Remember to turn F2 back on, the chat back on, especially if you're using Worldedit or something that has commands, because those commands, like asking you for permission to remove large blocks of the stuff, will be missing. Let's see. That was that one. On episode 292, creating art and posters. Emma Davis, nice piece. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. Peppermint Candy. You're cute the way you talk. Yes, ads are very annoying. If you don't have ad block, install. It's free. Recommended videos cannot be changed, unfortunately, but they can. But you can't watch a video on full screen. You don't have to spend extra time clicking away. Also, if you block third-party cookies. Yeah, I do block third-party cookies. However, the one thing that I like to do is I'm not going to go to a creator's. Yeah, I'm not going to buy their merch. I don't care about their coffee cups and T-shirts and stuff. Over, $24 for a T-shirt that says I'm so-and-so. No. I can see myself doing coffee cups, but, actually those would be kind of cool. Coffee cups with, Minetest stuff on them. That would be rather cool. But you want to, the way I look at it, and it's, you can have your own thought on that, is it does take a long time to do videos. It takes me on average to do a video from start to finish and to edit and put it out and upload, depending on the speeds of your internet and everything else. It can take about 4 hours to do something as simple as what you're seeing me do right now. And that's just, depending on how much I have to edit and everything else. You want to support your favorite creator. So I don't mind that a creator has a start ad or an ending ad. I hate mid-roll ads. I think those are just, they interrupt your content halfway through. And sometimes they can break the flow of things. I want to adjust this top part. I don't like how far it comes out. Even though it's even with the bottom, it just looks a little unnatural. So I want to work on that because this should be all open. Yep. It's all open inside here. I'm going to do something creative with that. We're visiting the King's Chambers. Cool. So, yeah, I don't like running ad blocks all the time because you want to support your favorite creator and throw them a few pennies. So, there. But yes, you are right. It says L Albatross. Do you have any instructional videos on you? Oh, I scrolled past my comments. On using tools to be able to rotate, copy, and paste across a large area. I do like to be able to make huge structures, but don't really have the time to sit there and do it block by block. Yes and no. I do have stuff on Worldedit I have shown. We're going to build something today using Worldedit that'll make everything go quicker, and which leads into a question about this tower over here. But rotate, I have found in Worldedit that rotate and copy and paste kind of don't work that well or in the way that you think. So we're going to go through that, but hopefully I'll have some tips on doing that. We're going to fly down here because I just love this area. So these castles, this castle and all the towers and everything else were built in the side of a mountain. And I just got lucky in this area here and found like this perfect area to do this in, and then just built upon what was already there. I didn't build the mountain part. I just built all the towers and everything that come out of the mountain. So that's one thing. You need to get your location. You can see the amount of detail, and there's people that do way better detailing than I do. So we're gonna show it because I believe that detailing something is the key to having, getting to an area that you want. So what we're going to do here is we're going to walk upstairs here. We're going to go visit that tower while I answer some more questions. And those are those 3 high doors from Arcs. Those are awesome. That really set the mood in some of this. So we're going to go up to the tower because we're going to build a bridge and a tower. And we're going to use Worldedit. This is the tower hallway. And you can see these meticulations from Castle Plus mod. This allows a guard to fire down arrows or weapons upon, what's down. These are actual, these were in medieval times. Cool. And we come in here. You can see we have lots of different bricks and cobble and stone, all making up some real nice detail about what's going on here. Come up here. This area is just, I got really lucky when I generated this map, and this map was a mistake. And what that means is I believe I was testing like 5.1, and which is the current world that I'm in, 5.1.1 or 5.1.0. And there was getting to this world, there was a lot of problems with some of the mods. Every time they come out with a new version, you're going to find some of the mods won't work correctly. And this was a test world to fix that. And so I didn't have to play around with my modern world. But it turned out so well that I just kept building on it. And this now became the medieval world. So you can see the roof here. These roofs were made, because that was another question. We'll get to that. So Symbicon wrote the fountain in the one video, the park on the modern world, episode 294. Look, the fountain is shaped like a stupa. And what I found out is it's like a shrine. It's a dome-shaped structure. It's really cool. Thanks for pointing that out. So I looked it up and found out what that was. That's very cool. Beachfront property. I've done something, the resort. I have a resort in the modern world, and I have a little tiki bar, and I'm going to revisit that and show that off. And I want to build another one. I want to build another resort, but I'm not going to decorate every room like I did in the other one, because that took loads of time. New build ideas in episode 296. Simpcon had said, I used to be a taxi driver and worked a minimum of 12 hours a day, and a lot of times 18 hours a day. I see some of the taxi drivers in my area. I could not do that at this age anymore. I'm in my 50s, and no way. Life is way too short to waste that much time at a job. And right now I'm working 4 10-hour shifts and get 3 days off, and that's my limit. I'm tired. And I'm physically fit. I am. I'm at a point in my life where no, working obscene amount of hours is not worth it. And mental health and just relaxation and days off, that is worth it to me. And just doing what I want to do, playing Minetest for a couple hours a week. You're not driving all 12 hours or 18 hours. Taxi drivers in my area and in Chicago, there's a lot of sitting, waiting, and just the time wasted in between fares. And it's just mind-boggling that just to make a living, you have to give up half your day and then deal with I was going to swear. But dealing with undesirable, really drunk, even sober idiots, no way. I'd have to be dead broke and starving before I let anybody sit in my car to pay me, effectively like $3 an hour, what it comes down to do that. But more power, you got through it. So, hats off to that. I could not do it. Is basically what I'm saying. Also, Simpicon about the chainsaw mod. I have to check that out, and I'll post a link somewhere for Smacker Technic for that mod, because there's a lot of cool things in there, and it's very similar. The chainsaw is very similar. More, it might have more power. It might have that. So I'm going to check it out, see if it's compatible. But Sebastian wrote in, just discovered the channel. Thanks. And one of the creations caught his eye, and it was what we're looking at right now. The castle tower and the bridge that goes into the side of the mountain. I'd like to know how did you build the bridge that connects the tower with the mountain? Also the roofs of the tower, something similar in my world. Definitely. And also I get most of if I don't know how to build something, I look at other Minetest videos and other Minecraft videos, because they're the same. You could use inspiration from anything. So what I do is I hit on that detail is, where's the sun? There's the sun. Detail is king. You can see that this is just basically a bunch of boxes with a bunch of detail. So we have different, I'm going to turn on debug here. We have different blocks here, making decorative and bars and everything else. But the main thing is that the bridge base is here. And I just took a center point and made my, little braces here and tried to make them look good using upside down stairs and blocks off of the turret here, the tower to the roof. And then the meticulations and all the other blocks that add. Now, usually I would have put upside down stairs here underneath here to create even more detail. I don't know why I didn't. I think it ended up being too much. But you could do something like that, and you could do patterns, and that's why you can see over here we have cobble, we have smooth stone, everything else. So that is there to make the roofs. This was a tutorial that I found. I think it was Andy as Yoda, and on the top of the roof you could see there's 4 ribs. leading up to a center point. And then you just put blocks on the inner parts where there are no blocks. And you just create these levels that go up, that go there. I'm not really too fond of this roof because it looks kind of weak and wimpy. This is one style, and this is another style, which I'm going to show. These were done by Worldedit, and they look pretty good. They're more meaty, but I still could have done a better job on it. Here's another one with the ribs. And this one goes way higher. So you could see that there's one block, two, and then I believe it was 2, 2, 2. It just kept going up in variants of 2. There's 3, 2, and then the center point. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of different ones. But what we are going to do is we are going to fly over here and come up. We'll just take a small little tour because this area is just so cool. Detail is king. I thought I replaced those doors. Huh. I did replace those doors. Oh, in my other world. Let us oh wait, no, I don't think I can do that. Doesn't matter. So let's take a small detour here, and in the arc mod, let's take, these are the 3 high doors. Oh, that's nice. I really do like those. Those are way cool. And the 2s were just actually a 2.5 would have probably looked good, but look at the difference in these doors. That's too small, that's too large, but the large ones really make it look good. And I've been replacing them everywhere that was dumb, everywhere that I go. So let's finish this real quick and then go build a bridge. Where's my door? There it is. Take a look back. See how much better it fills that area in? That is so cool. And I could even replace this, but I really like these the iron gates like this. So I'm going to keep this for a little while. But there are 3 high gates. Is the word I'm looking for. Get rid of all this stuff. I need room. So let's build ourselves a bridge. So we have towers everywhere. We have a tower over here, a watchtower. We are going to actually go. I love these stumps. I don't know. It's the simple things. It's the simple details. They cut down a tree and they left a lantern. So we're going to come out by the barn over here. And this barn is very strange because it has a area for the animals. There's stables underneath here. Yes, there are. But, and I started building it. And I got fed up with it in 30 minutes. So we have a bridge here. Just a plain bridge. Nothing major. So what we're going to start with is we have a log structure here and the bridge. So we are going to make, let's do this. Actually do that. Cool. And we're going to make some uprights because 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just going to add some detail, and I really want to see how this is going to play out. This bridge might need to be leveled up a little bit. So we have this, and then over here we need to take away some land. And so the idea is I can put another gate here and have the animals come out from these pens, and they can have some more area, and we still have some protection. So over here, we need to put a little guardhouse, and we need to put a, I don't know, a tower. So you can overlook the Badlands. Yeah. So usually in the center, we're going to go with a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll bring it out to here. So we need to move over 2. And so I'm going to try to make this video. We're already at 20 minutes. So I'm gonna try to make this. You know what? The video is going to be a little long. Okay. So cobblestone is right there. Actually, I kind of like doing that. So we'll do this, and we're going to make a cobblestone turret. We go into Worldedit. So in Worldedit, you do have things like transpose and flip, copy, move. It works. However, rotate, I have had a lot of a hard time with that. We're going to go with a cylinder. This is the latest version, or should be close to the latest version of Worldedit. And cobblestone obviously is wrong, so it's C-O-B-B-L-E for cobble. Did I do that wrong again? There we go, cobble. We are going to go... We're going to go 10 high. The base radius is 5, and the top radius, we're going to make 5. So you can make roofs like that. So we're going to do a hollow center looking up. There you go. Now, I'm not sure how far actually, that's exactly where I wanted to be. So what we are going to do here is, we see our block here. We have our center point. So what we are going to do is we're going to mark our center point. And this is, you know, it's like, I already know how to build this. Yeah. But we're going to do this. So I'm going to create this one as 1. And we're going to look up, and we are going to go, do I want to do 2? We'll do 2. Base radius of 6. Hollow cylinder. So now we have a lip. It took away 1. No, it did it. It did it. So we have 2. Actually, let's go 3. I like doing things in multiples of 3. Now we got 3. Go. So this is going to be a floor. Now we come up and we're going to go... Let's see here. Is that equal? Yep. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do actually 4, because these are all going to be taken away. These are just here. So we're going to go up and we're going to create another, but at 7. I like doing things in odd numbers. We're going to go 3. Yeah. There we go. So now we have 3. So you can see our tower starting to take shape. It was just a minimal amount of time. Now this outside here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate that with these blocks cut from the circular saw. And you're going to see underneath here, there's going to be upside down stairs. And then, so what you do is you create upside down stairs, and then you can use like something like this to add that, to fill that in. And then we will put that there. So that's how you get your little ridges around here. But for right now, we are just going to leave it as stock. And you can come up with whatever design, because you want to make this as detailed as possible. Here's a doorway to get in. It's not conducive for double doors, but that. So we have this area here. We have it. This is 3 high. We should have actually went, 5 high. So we fix that. And it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a roof. This is a floor. So here is going to be a little, might be a little way out. And we're going to do the floor here. 1, 2, 3. So you have that. And the floor, you know, whatever material you want to use. Now this is where it becomes real cool. Right. We're going to find our center again. And I just do this for, what do you call it? Just to show where it is. Now, the reason why I like creating cylinders in, what do you call it? Creating cylinders using Worldedit is because my memory, I cannot do cylinders like you have here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 5, 2, 1, and I screw that up. I really do. So right here, we are going to use, the wood we're going to use is oak tree planks. So we have our block here. We're going to look up. We have our dimensions. They are, the length we're going to make, let's make it 7. The base radius is going to be 8, and the top radius is going to be 1. And what we are going to use is, what did I say that was? Oak tree planks? Oak tree planks. Okay, so I messed everything up. Oak tree planks. As I type away. Oh, it did it. It did it. So we wanted, what did we say? 8, 8, 8, 1. I'm just guessing here. We're going to make a solid cylinder. Now watch this. It's cool. Bam. Now let's see how well it looked. Not bad. Oh, it should have went out 1. I wanted a lip. Not a big deal. Let's see if we can redo this. So we look up, and what did I do wrong? The base 9. Top 1, length 8. Yeah, I just screwed that up. But it turned out. What we're going to do is we're going to put some half slabs in here. And the half slabs will further add to that. So we take a half slab. And unfortunately, we're already at 27 minutes. It doesn't, I don't judge by. So if you come down, we're going to do another rim, but we're going to do it with half slabs to make it look that much cooler. Give it more definition and detail. And then at the very tippy top, we have room to put that. Cool. So now copy and paste. Let's copy and paste something. So if we come down here, this is going to be, we're going to lose 1. We want to make sure we're outside of here. So let's go here. We're going to call this 1. So rudimentary copy and paste. We're going to get more than I bargained for here, aren't I? So we are going to go POS 2, position 2 for Worldedit. And that gives this box. Nice. Now there's 2 ways of you can copy. Ooh, that's not good. We need to go out to, let's go here and do this 1. That's going to get everything in our box here. Everything inside. Everything inside of our box. If I could get it over here. What now? POS 2. There we go. We're getting in. Yeah, we're getting in bridge and everything. So one of the 2 ways you could do it is you can come in here in Worldedit and you could actually copy, and we have to look in the direction, and there's a command line part of this. We're going to look in the direction, and we're going to copy it this way. This way? Yeah, this way. This way. So 1 is copy, but we're going to go 40 and copy region. And it's asking me, yes, I want to do that. So it copied all those nodes. However, I don't know where it went. There it is. Look at that. I could just delete this. So now we have a couple towers here. Cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do something like this. We're going to reset. And this is what so let's say you wanted to save that tower and copy it at will. Then you would go back in and you do this save load. So right now I can take and make that tower 54 and I can save it. So I can come over here, let's say, and I can load. Let's come down here and create, let's make this 1. I don't want to mess this up. So 1, we can look up and we can allocate tower 54. Could not open tower 54. Why? Could not open home. Did I reset? Doesn't matter. Let's come over here and do 1 and then come up here. I'm butchering this. And that should be enough. POS 2. Okay. Now we go back in here and we're going to save it as tower 54. Oh, wait. Warning, this operation could affect. Yes. That's why it didn't do it. It didn't, because there's so many blocks to save. So now we can come back down here. And I always suggest using this in a world that, so we're going to hit 1 and we're going to go in and we're going to allocate. This is where this tower is going to place. So you get to see it. So now let's load it. Load. Boom. There you go. So that's one way of doing a copy and paste. Now let's do something a little more interesting. Let us see if we can rotate. Let's see if they fixed rotate. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to put a different color building material here. Now I want to take 1 and it's been a long time since I've done this. POS 2. Everything's in here. I believe if I look, and this always confuses me and I don't know why. So we're going to go rotate 90 degrees in the look direction. But you can also do, you have your Z-axis, Y-axis, and X-axis. So it's Z is in space, and then your X and Y. Y is up and X is flat. But we're going to do it in the look direction. 90 degrees, rotate. Yes. Oh, I don't know if it did it. No, it's not done. It rotated it on its side. So, what the? Oh, no. What did I do? I'm looking at the direction I wanted to. Let's do Z-axis. Rotate 90 degrees Z-axis. Let's see what that does. Come on. You can do it. I have faith in you. Oh, it did it. Okay. So now. Huh. But look at the way the blocks are. So it rotated it on its side, but these blocks are no longer facing the same direction. So it's going to change some things. So, yeah. There is that. Let's try something here. Let's do Y. Rotate 90 degrees Y. And yes. Uh-oh. That's not ooh, this could be interesting. What's it gonna? Ooh. Okay. So what I suggest to do is go out to a part of your world that doesn't mean anything, or it's uncluttered. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take this area and just clear it. What is that? Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, and then play around with those commands. So they will work, but I'm going to get rid of, and I'm going to do it my way. I know you shouldn't really be doing this, but set nodes. Bam, it's gone. So I have not damaged the area in one bit, except for these blocks over here, which can be easily cleaned up. So that's a very quick look at. Now look, we still have the tower here, and that's where map fix comes in. Map fix 50. Boom. Now we're back to normal. So that is a very quick and dirty way of doing that. You're gonna have to play with those copy and paste commands and all the commands that are inside Worldedit here to do what you want to do. There's a lot of very cool stuff here. Spheres and domes, cylinder. Like I said, this is the newest version. So, ooh, that changed everything. You can create roofs. You can create hollow cylinders, and we did this in 5 minutes. So what we were going to do, and we ran out of time, but we're going to create a little bridge here that goes out into another field. And this is so the guard can live. It might be a little bit too big, but whatever. It's part of the kingdom, the candy kingdom. And so they have to pass this bridge. And we're going to do some more detailing with the bridge. You can go really crazy here on, how you want detail, and detail is everything. It really is. So we can put some bracing here. We can make legs like I did on the other one. It's how it looks pleasing to you, the builder. So we can put a roof on this. So this is, like I said, this is just for the animals that are going to cross over this. So we're going to put some fences here so they don't fall off, because that would be bad. And then you come up here and go into our little area here, which is the horse stable, and the horses are in the walls. So that's going to do it. I was hoping to get more done, like a house, but still, you're going to, before you try doing the copy and paste commands on anything that is meaningful, do what I did. And we have this tower down here that we can mess with, and it's not messing with anything in the area. And we can practice rotating and copying and pasting and stuff like that. So that's how you do that. There's other things inside Worldedit here: spiral, flip, rotate, transpose. I really don't know what, I have to look up what transpose does. I don't know. Hide region, suppress nodes, highlight nodes, fix lighting. Wow, there is one in here. But the save and load. So now I have that tower 54 in here. And anywhere that I want to set tower 54, I can. So that's permanently saved unless you erase it. And it's in your schema directory. So we can come down here and we can put 1. And then go in here, save load. I usually like to allocate because you can see how goofy that's going to look. So that means that we're going to want to come over here and do 1. And it's going to put it there. And then we can come here and we can go back in and hit load. And there you go. we have another tower. We have towers all over the place. And that'll make your building that much easier. You can build. Now, one thing is, we are facing, hold on. We are facing right now, I don't know, view range, facing position, blah, 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 west. We are facing west. So if I copy this tower, I do 1 and position 2 and completely copy this tower. The way you copy this tower is the way it's going to paste. Where's my front door? Oh, I buried it. So when I copied it. So these windows right here, they will always face this direction. You could try rotating it. Now, one thing real quickly. Where am I? Uh-oh. There I am. Okay. If you use a lot of custom blocks and custom block, oh, what is that? Custom blocks, or you cut blocks on the circular saw, they may not. That was just way too cool, wasn't it? They may not rotate correctly. So I didn't have a lot of custom blocks in here. This is just a base structure. So whatever you do, it might not rotate them properly. I have had that problem, but however you copy the building, no matter how you lay down, your whatever direction that you're looking at to put your position, and then you do your paste, it's going to be like that. So you're going to have to play around with that before you put in any real detail. So hopefully that has answered a lot of questions. And I do that too, where somebody just messaged me. I do that too. I like instant gratification. I like having the buildings build in a certain amount of time, but it kind of doesn't always work that way. And this way, you saw that just by using simple cylinders, we created a very quick building that is aesthetically pleasing. Now we just have to detail the living daylights out of that. And that's what I'm going to do off camera, is I'm going to throw some detail and then show you how I did it. And it's all going to be personal taste. It's all going to be how you want to detail. If you look at the detail over here, you can see how I did that, how I alternated these blocks, made it look, use a different kind of stone, use pillars. This one was just cylinders and different materials. These, again, different materials, different heights and widths, different windows and glass. So detailing is going to be your friend. That's going to be this one. These are little shorty towers compared to these. And, then you also have these style with no roofs on them. So it's going to be how actually you want to, how much detail that you want to put in. I'm flying in the, where I can see everything, the unrestricted. And it was handling it pretty good. And it's the same thing with these houses. There's only so much detail and so many difference that you can make with all these houses and such. So that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to do some detailing and hopefully show off some more commands. I'm going to look at some of the other commands like transpose and stuff like that and see what we can come up with to make your building that much easier. So, yes, thank you very much for joining. Keep your questions and comments coming. They're greatly appreciated. I enjoy them. Thank you very much. Even if you don't like the videos, thanks for stopping by. Yeah. I'm almost at 1,000 subs. So that's going to be a milestone. Only because it's just a goal. And I like hitting goals. It makes me feel important. So thanks again. And yeah. Everybody have a safe and dry day. and enjoy yourself. Until next episode, I'll leave you with these blowing trees. And goodbye.